thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. You know, we're in the time of the year, October, where fear tends to take over our psyche. Well, this week, we're gonna find a few ways to fight that fear head on as we become fear warriors. We'll be tackling the fear of vegetables, the fear of failure, and the fear of death. If you know our MO, you know where we start, in the kitchen. Thusly, we're talking about the fear of vegetables. There's actually a real term for that. It's called lachanophobia, a real condition with an unreal danger, aside from wild puking. It goes beyond biting into broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and way beyond bleeding out the olives!
Bring out the olives!
Really, olives are fruit, not a vegetable, but that feed wasn't made for nothing. Regardless, gone are the days of Morrishow phobias, and in come the days where we fight back with our forks. Global Command has been contacted and deployed, and when I say Global Command, I mean the warriors at America's Test Kitchen. They got the tools, the resources, and the know-how to help us fight back. And this is their weapon. Cook's Illustrated's Vegetables Illustrated, an inspiring guide with 700 plus kitchen-tested recipes. This was picked up from Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store for 50% off $9.99. Man, I love buying these big-ticket Cook's Illustrated cookbooks because while they do go for big bucks at Red, White, and Blue, in this case $9.99, but keep in mind, again, this was half off. You get a lot more bang for your buck. This retails for $40 in the US, $10 more in Canada, $50. Let's reimagine vegetables. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a lot more than just reimagine them, because while you won't be getting any strawberry fields in here, they're certainly gonna do a fine job taking you down Radish Road and Potato Parkway, etc. So let's get started. We're going to begin with avocados. Really, they're more of a fruit, but in the kitchen, they like to think of it as a vegetable. Whenever you think of avocados, and I certainly hope, like me, you think of them as buttery, delicious, creamy, the works, a California staple you can easily find right here on the East Coast. They give you prep and storage tips for this and all the other vegetables in here. By the way, all of them listed in alphabetical order, regardless of if they're technically fruits or veggies. They also give you a full color illustration of said veggie or fruit, and black and white illustrations for prep and storage. And then of course, here come the recipes. These are the tools to help us fight lachanophobia head on. Here we have super guacamole, a classic. We also have crispy skillet turkey burgers with charred avocado relish. For some of the more involved dishes, they give you step-by-step photographic instructions, 6 per each involved recipe. And we also have here a photo for avocado toast. Again, this really is a classic, but not pictured here. It's California barley bowls with avocado, snow peas, and lemon mint yogurt sauce. And tuna poke with avocado. From the simple to the more adventurous, for the braver and the bolder. Next up, we have beets. With beets, you can make roasted beets. You can do braised beets with lemon and almonds by following this 6-tier photographic guide. You can also do beet chips, or beet and carrot noodle salad, or pinto bean beet burgers. Vegetarian burgers with benefits, folks. Both in aesthetics and in fiber, I believe. And by the way, for a good many of the veggies I'm highlighting here, I'm going to leave links downstairs to some video demonstrations with ATK co-host Julia Collin Davison. Let's go ahead and find some ways to use eggplant deliciously. You can do Sicilian eggplant relish, aka a caponata, a crispy Thai eggplant salad, or roasted eggplant and tomato soup, or this 6-tier photographic guide shows you how to make eggplant involtini, or pasta alla norma, or charred Szechuan style eggplant. Next veggie, forage greens. Yes, forage greens. Whether you forage for them yourself in the woods, in your backyard, or just hunt them down at your better supermarkets. There are a variety of forage greens out there that can tickle your taste buds as long as you use them properly, like fried fiddleheads with lemon chive dipping sauce, grilled lamps, a purslane and watermelon salad, nettle and mushroom galette, and a crispy pan-seared sea bass with ramp pesto. Next, mushrooms. This is probably the second most universally loved vegetable. With mushrooms, you can whip up a roasted king trumpet mushroom recipe with red wine miso sauce, shaved mushroom and celery salad, grilled portobello burgers, mushroom bourguignon, or chicken marsala. Which would be a good point to remind you now that just because it's called Vegetables Illustrated and they make veggies the star of almost every dish doesn't mean it's all vegetarian or vegan. There are some meat recipes in here. Hey, it's the better for me. But there's also the complete plant-based cookbook in case you do want to go vegan. That basically follows the same guidelines as this, and we'll take care of that at some point. This is probably the most universally loved vegetable of all, potatoes. And with potatoes you can do so many things. Slow cook and mashed potatoes, best baked potatoes, crisp roasted fingerling potatoes, or if you're not a tri-state area native like me, potatoes, or kettle chips, patatas bravas. You could do French potato salad with Dijon and fine herbs, or potato gnocchi with sage-browned butter, or potato and chorizo tacos, or potato buns. The possibilities are endless when it comes to potatoes.
I like fried potatoes, roasted potatoes, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, potatoes au gratin, potato pancakes, potato chips.
And finally, we have here radishes. They're not just for garnishing anymore, and they're certainly not just for breakfast. With radishes, you can do roasted radishes with yogurt and tahini sauce, a baguette with radishes, butter, and herbs, southwestern radish and apple salad, or a Vietnamese pork banh mi. It's probably might be the best usage for radishes ever. If you ever had a banh mi sandwich before, it's probably one of Vietnam's finest offerings. But anyway, spanning global cuisines, and of course, ease of use for every level of taste out there, you're gonna have a lot of fun finding these veggies and using them, unlocking their full potential, taking them places you never even knew they could go to. And that's just the tip of the iceberg here. So, if you're not reimagining veggies yet, why don't you do it Cook's Illustrated's way, and make veggies the star of every meal with this cookbook showcasing more than 70 vegetables in everything from appetizers and side dishes to main courses. Vegetables Illustrated makes it easy and irresistibly tempting to eat more veggies every day. And from where I stand, it gets a solid, perfect 5 out of 5 clap rating. That's Cook's Illustrated's Vegetables Illustrated, a delicious art of war. Now let me show you what's on tap for Tuesday. May the best squid win because he's certainly gonna need a lot of arms and legs to conquer this one. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to Bleedy Hollywood Home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.